Where is it? It's not there. Alright. There we go. Damn, that's dumb. I took... Oh, thanks there, Red Jack. Yeah, I did a reboot of my machine, and I'm guessing Microsoft must have done something, and done something with my drivers.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, definitely emotional damage. Fuck. It's so dumb. It wasn't even available in my list of devices. It just sort of wasn't there. I don't know why. That's annoying, man. Cause I don't check these things all the time. So anyway, I spent 10 minutes reading out all the changes, and of course I didn't record that because the audio was broken. Oh man, time to do it all over again. Oh man, yeah. I was trying to get my head around it. Anyway, the main thing I noticed was this thing here, and I was scratching my head. Why does this do the kiln stuff and not this thing? My brain says it should be the furnace. But what do I know? It seemed weird to me. Is it because of the? Is it because it's too many prod modules? Seen the other changes. And I've noticed that a whole bunch of crafting recipes were changed. You can't do wind turbine spaceships anymore. Or gas power spaceships. Because the electric furnace is a part of the recipe for the advanced assembler. Ah, and no furnace above the electric furnace can perform the kiln recipe. Okay. Because fusions plus condensers look lit. Yeah, I saw the fusion update actually to a new advanced advanced condenser turbine. Oh, look at that steam temp. Like up to 1600 degrees. Goes 100 megawatts. That's pretty cool. Because I do have a fusion plant. I just don't really rely on it, that's all. But it is here. And it's just doing the normal... this thing. Now this is running at 1625. I believe. Yeah. Anyway, I'll go look at the I have to go load game. I have to go quit game to get it. I'll just do a save and then quit. I don't know. That's the best way of doing it. I'm gonna go to orbit to fix things anyway, so it changed all the recipes of things. One thing I'd like in Factorio is broken recipe mod. So I'd like a thing that highlighted every building here that the recipes have changed and does not work anymore, because I have to find them manually and I always forget. So after a while I'm like, why have I got this, why is this science or this building not working? And then I'm like, oh wait, there's none left now. Bottleneck light? You can get the change off from the mod panel. Yeah, they have to quit the game though to get the mod panel. I wanted to keep the game going and have it up, but I have to like save the game, and I don't feel like saving the game. I'll just save it then. But I'll go grab this bottleneck light too, because these updates break a lot of recipes, and I've always manually found them after like literally months later. I'm like, oh, I don't have this building anymore. Why don't I have this building? It's so sad. Bottleneck. Where's bottle? Bottle. Yeah, light. Last highlighted 1 year ago. Okay. Why? I don't do trains though, Mike. How can you look? You're at 515 downloads. You're trending. Look at that. You're 15. You're trending. I don't do the filtering trains though. That's not really a mod I'd use. But if I was doing like fancy trains, then yeah, I'd use that. I just dump everything in a train and move it to the next stop. Anyway, oh, firm. I'll go check the changelog and read it out for Redjack. The recipes that should have been broken at the recipes for the advanced buildings in K2. Yeah. So on my orbital and ground advanced buildings.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, let's go check it out. Where is it? I mean, when I want it to learn to do trains, like fancy trains, I'll install it. But I'm not learning it right now. I'm just trying to like get my save game into a happy place. I don't even know what these things were about, the ruins changes and stuff. I like this landing pad change. So now if you change your received landing pad, it changes the rocket thing as well. But now I'm thinking, why can't delivery cannons have a name? And then you change a delivery cannon receive name, and all the delivery cannons change their target locations. Sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I can't like even track down my delivery cannons. The delivery cannons are a mess right now. They've been a mess for the whole 4 years I've been playing SpaceX. I see them everywhere, but you don't really, you have to visually remember where they go, otherwise you don't know where they go. You know when you remove the cannon receiver, then you're like, oh yeah, shit turns up here. Like, you know about the sender, but you just don't know about the receiver. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of fixes to delivery cannons, and like this ghost thing has happened to me before. I'm glad they fixed that, so when things get blown up, you're good. But for the K2 stuff, yeah, it's all these machines have to fix now in orbit, should be good. And I noticed there's an advanced condenser turbo, which is new, which should be cool. I don't know whether this biomethanol is faster, but that's cool. And you can make 415 degrees steam now, rather than 500 or 100. Future reactor in space with its own condenser is huge. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Like, does that mean new spaceship designs? Is that what you're telling me? Because like the fusion reactor is pretty damn huge, right? Like, isn't the antimatter like just way better? No gas or wind turbines in space. I don't know what this additional junk data card means. I guess you got more junk. Then the kiln goes for advanced sim machine instead. So I guess my coking can now be done with 2 more prod modules, which is good. I don't understand the oxygen and nitrogen recipe chain addition. I guess I'd have to play on like a waterless world to get a feel for that. But I suspect that's around like some of the gassy recipes you gotta use on the production chains. If you want to do ingots off world, you kind of have to import them currently because it's too much of a production chain. Hang it, like it's real hard to build some of these things remotely. So this will assist with like decentralized builds, having these recipes going. I don't know about why this iridium catalyst is for either. It seems, I think it was like 10 times more output, but other than that, what's that doing? Because it looks like the same outputs, but it costs a bit of iridium plate. So I haven't figured out the use for that yet. Like it'll cost one plate, but you use 10 times less building. So if you want to reduce your building footprint, yep, but then you're going to consume more resources. But my idea of late game is you've got infinite power, but you don't have infinite resources. So you kind of just do more buildings to do the same thing for cheaper, as far as resources go. So if that's another benefit though, then that'd be good because it's 10 to 1. It's way more efficient. That's a good fix. Some of these other ones I don't know. They're just like fixes. There's nothing else there. But yeah. Bit of fun. Should be good. I can refactor some more. I think my recent refactor of my steel ingots is now outdated again. Because I'm using electric furnaces instead of the advanced assembler. But it's not a big change. It's just that the entire build is... actually relies on that size, so I can't actually fix it. Let's have a look at this red or yellow thing. You tell me that's supposed to be red now. This is yellow. Now, they don't stand out very much, do they? I have to like look quite intently at these. This is the red, but we don't want to reduce this or this. I'll probably just delete them from orbit. They are not yet needed anymore. They are old builds. This thing says red. We're not making any more anchors though. That's fine. Has that changed the recipe? No, it's the same recipe. This thing we're not making in orbit. We don't need that. Get rid of that. This thing, I think I stopped making nexuses. I'll leave it there as a leftover. And what's this suit? Just suit Mark 4. I assume we got all the ingredients. It's not changed. It's just that we're not trying to make it. Yeah, I don't think I want to have this these red and green dots. I see mods of that on. It annoys me. It's the colors. I really hate colors. I like black and whites, monos. I don't like colors everywhere. I'm a weird guy, but this is useful for like seeing what's broken at least. We're not making prod 3s up here anymore. That was a bust. I don't think I'm making green chips up here either. That was like old desperate times. We made 2 million at one point. Jeez. Now this blue chips. We must have been using this for a long time. Get rid of that too. Really, I've got this. Oh man, we've got a whole bunch of stuff here that don't want. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do we need copper wires? Probably not. I'll leave it here, the building, but we don't need it, I don't think. This thing here now. I don't know what's here. I know this. We don't want this up on orbit. We made 1 million of them. We'll get rid of both of these too. What this? This is made on the ground, definitely. Yeah, I could try making a new fusion spaceship though. Where are these ones? Do they actually go anywhere? Like, how they get their resources? This is barrels and this is scrap. I don't think they're connected up to anything. I don't see how they get fed. They get barrels from this, but this is not connected anymore, so get rid of all that. What's this copper wire for? Don't know. Oh yeah, prod 1s, we're not doing them. Prod 2s, we're not doing them. Nuclear reactors, we can leave that up here. There's no productivity for nuclear reactors. There's my fusion reactor. Now I don't know if this has changed. It says yellow, so I'm assuming it's the same recipe. It's so huge. This isn't a spaceship. It's absolutely crazy size. Holy moly. I'm guessing it's more for like powering like an asteroid or something. I don't know. Like a faraway asteroid. Or when you don't have energy beaming. It's like an in-between tech. Really? Do I lithium sulfur batteries up here? I don't think so, buddy. I'll turn that off. GPU satellite teleportation. Yeah. The stuff here, like making red chips, green chips and stuff up here, all very obsolete. At one point I was doing it up here because I couldn't, my flow rate wasn't good enough. But things have changed. I think we don't need this. Was I making the copper wire for something still? Someone's grabbing it for something, so I'll leave that there. Now these ones making the bricks. I'll leave them there. I'm not sure how. It looks like they've been used for a little bit. This thing here making these tablets, I don't think so is worth making. Well, no. So get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. What uses these electronic components? I mean, this is the ship version too. Have a look. Do we need them up here? It's got 3,000, but who uses them? I don't know. Probably no one. Now this has got no big electric. Why not? Oh, it's got a broken space pipe in it. Okay. It's just. Oh, how do you fix that? Like, what do you do with a broken space pipe? Is there a way of like, really? Is this, how many broken space pipes are there? Are they all broken? This is still broken. And now it's not broken. There's a whole bunch of broken space pipes there. But how do you get rid of broken space pipes in this mod? Because that's one bug I've come across a few times. Eventually a pipe will get, or something gets input in a building and this never crafts. Or like a power pole or some other random building that's a physical building but also required for building stuff. So this rocket thing was never building for ages. Not that we need these, but they died a long time ago. I don't think we need glass up here. These are dead. If it was near but not destroyed by a meteor landing. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know. But then it got picked up, right? And it's in my network forever. How do I clean them out of my network so I don't use them? Is there a way of doing that? Because I don't really want to import broken machinery and jam up my production. It's not a K2 problem, it's like, is this curious? Yeah, but I'm nowhere near this location, right? And I've got 99,000 space pipes. So I can't put down 99,000 space pipes to fix it. I'd have to like find broken pipes on my network now. So now I've sent it back into the wild. I should have left it trapped in that building. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, this is needing concrete. Is it? Do we make concrete? We're supposed to get concrete here from somewhere, but there's no concrete here. Something's gone wrong with artillery cannons, so we can't make the landing pads. Not that we need them. We've got 40 available. Pass. Yeah, it's a very edge case problem, right? But you have to add there have to be some Factorio actual logic added, so they can't request a chest can't request damaged buildings or something. Or they get marked as not requestable. Okay, where's these I don't think I make those things up in orbit, so I might have to add them to build them, right? So we've got the new advanced furnace. The fusion power plant. Really? I can't flip this? Ah, so sad. This is the advanced condenser turbine. Oh, it's requesting a bit much. That's right. We're only making 2. And then we got the fusion reactor. I already got that up here anyway. Was that the only building that was new? I think so. Some of the other buildings were broken. $100 megawatts though is pretty good. So you're probably gonna have like one of these. You can do like a steam ship like that, and then you have the water electric boiler to probably recycle it. Like that. I don't think you need a thing there. Small pipes, I guess. That's the sort of loop I think you'd do, and this just turns it back to no, it's not what you do. I can't make steam out of it. Yeah, it won't cut it. It would dilute the temperature down, eh? Oh, small thing so that it doesn't get jammed up with water here. So if I'm doing like a steam ship, eventually it's going to fill up with water. And then the ship won't fly anymore. So you need to convert the water into something else. So you can't do this, because it would dilute the temperature down. It would make the ship get less and less efficient. And until the temperature is like too cold. And the ship would stop working. Yeah, I know where they're meant to be used. I was saying like on a spaceship, a steam battery spaceship. I guess a normal one would work. You wouldn't do that. That wouldn't work. But you need to get rid of the water. And you can just do that on each one. And so whatever this has got becomes that. That works too. Because that's 100 megawatts, so you can just have, I don't know how much steam that uses to do that though. It says 209 seconds steam. So 50,000 divided by 209 divided by 60. So that's 4 minutes of steam from that one tank. It's not that much. I guess like like a star system runner, you can do like probably the bigger tank, the 200k one. With that here instead. That'll be 16 minutes of power at 100 megawatts. So you do steam there, water there. Now I can fit that on a spaceship a bit easier. But that'd be decent though. You generate the steam out on an orbit or on the ground, and then use that on your spaceship to move a ship 100 megawatts of power. 100 megawatts is pretty decent. And then you just gotta take all the water off when you get to the other side. So what's the output of this thing? Does it generate steam and water or just water? My temperature decreases steam consumption instead of increasing power. That's 275 a second on the max water. It consumes 278 a second on the... Oh, because it disappears a little bit, yeah. Yeah, 200,000 is not going to last long at all. It didn't tell me the correct numbers. It's only 717 seconds. That's like 12 minutes of 12 minutes at 100 megawatts on a spaceship would be that. That's not bad. We could do like this little where is it? Where's my little Mike Lat ships? These little ones. So currently I run this, and this is this is 50 megawatts on the 2 net accumulators. But you could probably fit like a couple of these on instead. Yeah, the Mike Lat ships. Look, the Mike Lat, see? The 1-4 train. These are train ships. Look at the hull stress, 338. Isn't that cool? The valid ship. It's got a long ship penalty though. Never quite figured out a valid use case though, so I just like left them there. I never used them. Just another thing. So I was hoping with that mod you told me about, it would tell me which one. I can jump around the red ones, but I have to visually find the red things, don't I? Let's start again. Gotta get rid of the reds, so that was fine. Maybe they don't build them up here. It might be made of Navis. Are we not making that up here anymore? The heavy composite, that's also gone. If you're making shields. Oh yeah, the epoxy. Just don't have any up here right now. Little fusion is still fine. I was gonna make something else here, but I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was the new advanced assembler. I think I make most of these on the ground. I don't think I make them up here. I don't know my mall and stuff. My planets. Do some of these recipes, like this thing, this advanced radar, what's this? Looks fine. That's fine too. Because look at these weird cross logics. Space underground? Why is it not working? Oh yeah, it's fine. Green belts, were they all changed? What, no gears? What's happened? Oh, we got gears. But I've again limited them. Oh, this thing's annoying. It doesn't really tell me. It just says it's currently missing an item. It doesn't. That's not what I want. Because I got smarter logic than it, so it doesn't fill it. These things are saying. Oh, okay. So most of them are fine. I just look at the advanced buildings. Because this is more of a... I'm checking stuff from like 2 years ago as well. Like these, I haven't looked in this more for 2 years. Because I just don't bother checking if things are working. Okay, that's changed. That's changed from iron to steel. Since whenever that happened, I don't know. I have no idea. It doesn't really matter. But we're gonna rip it up. That's fine. I'll find the buildings eventually. Now these ones up here, I don't really want these anymore. Might just destroy that. I moved away from the K2 buildings. The warehouses, that is. Went to the AI ones. That was, whatever that was is dead. Get rid of it then. What's this thing? Another dead thing. It's a car and a... Oh, that's an automated car. That's right. It's hard to know what was in these things because there's no recipe. So, not long ago I lost their recipe. So that is blank. Okay, this has changed. What's happened here? Well, that's very different. This is very different. Do I even have these items? Dynamic emitter, what the hell? Okay, I must have missed that change. I don't bring that down from orbit. Not that I need the miners, but I would like them to be available if I want to make them. Hang on. See, this should be red. It's missing an item here. Why is this one yellow and not red? That's gonna be false positives then. Damn it. Okay, I've decided this thing doesn't... It helps me destroying buildings. Yeah, of course the output's full though. I've limited the production. Oh well. Ah well, it's not a perfect solution. It's pretty good though. This recipe is very different. Oh my god, what the hell? I mean, this tank was pretty cool. Yeah, we'll just yeah. I'm just trying recipes working again, that's all. For that. As you know, most of my things are busted, Redjack. This factory is a bit dog shit, to be honest. Oh, what have I done? Where'd the limiter go? I lost its wire when I did that. Another radar in here. What's this one mean? 1200 radars. Why have we got 2 radar makers? Amateur, get rid of that one. So I was hoping to look for red things and then fix them, but it seems like... Hey, why has this got no requests? What the hell? That's a bit weird. Real circuit actions being remembered by Control Z is a 2.0 feature. Yeah, that's... Yeah. 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 Oh man. It's all a feature until it's a bug. Now why I got 2 of these? What the hell? Huh? Why am I doing another one? I don't know. Man, it's stupid. Yeah, this is the one that's changed. You tell me this has changed. This is yellow. I'm gonna fix it manually. Just gonna drop these numbers down because it's always a bit too high. Looks like they're ground things at least, so that's not too bad. Might over got 100 of them in here. Okay. There's one of them found. A bunch of these are no good. Through that. What's that? Where's the other one? What's changed there? It needs electric furnace. It needs 4 items before. Now needs 6. So it looks like blue chips and heat shielding was added. Cool. Okay, that doesn't request too much. That's fine. Oh, this thing. Oh yeah, jumpstart the fusion. Good point. I don't think you'd have enough power for a victory ship, Mike. I don't think that'd work. I think they're too low power output. Might go for 50 of these. You need 6 or so gigawatts, right? Yeah, you need 6 gigawatts, so you need 60 turbines. 60. They're quite a big footprint. I'm sure if you've got a big enough ship, you can do it. Really big ship. Big boy ship. I got one question for Radjack. Why did they make spacewalk pipes not buildable on the ground anymore? So all these recipes, I got these to make the long pipes on the ground, but they changed it so you don't make them on the ground anymore. I'm requesting these space pipes to make these, but that's not possible. Because I found it useful for patching up ships on remote planets. So they'd land on a remote planet, and I can't patch them up anymore. Because they can't build the missing items. If you make like 6 really optimal layouts, you can maybe do it. I feel that would be the most aggressive way to win. One setup does 1.2 gigawatts, so it needs 500 megawatts to maintain. Yeah, so you actually really need probably like 6.5 to 7 gigawatts, right? Make sure you got enough to maintain it. What's this? Has this changed? Oh, we stopped making them. I think it was a bug to allow them on the ground in the first place. Alright. Space pipes, Mike. When I first started playing, I built the space pipes on the ground, and then when I got to orbit, I could use them. If I'm on a remote colony, I can patch up a spaceship. But yeah. Apparently that's cheating. So, I was curious why they changed. To me, it makes sense to be able to build on the ground. Like, you wouldn't go to space without being able to build space pipes on the ground. Like imagine humans. Like, you can't build any piping for your orbital space. Anything. No pipes allowed. It has to be made in space. I don't think it'd work out too well. Is research server dead? Is that not a thing anymore? Where's that made? What's not made in that building? How do I get this building? Research server. How do you make that now? I mean, I'll delete this. I don't need this, but. Will game be space only? This game was updated from many times, Red Jack. The save game I started in March 2020. So the save game is over 4 years old. So yeah, it's been through a lot of changes. So yeah, I find like when I don't often like go through everything to see if it's working. I sort of stumble across things that are working. True. Right, I think we found the main things that would change. I just like to do a search for where is it? Oh, this thing. I'm gonna go all my services. It's reckons only make it here, and there's only place to make it. Really? I find that hard to believe. Research servers included, since they are now how to actually make the packs in space. Oh, okay. I know I can't craft it though. In my building. Do you make it in space now? Is that why I can't make it down here? Oh, these legs need lubricant now. Funny. Yeah, winning with fusion reactors would require like 5k hull stress. Maybe not viable for that, but it's still cool. I can do 5k hull stress. I got 6500 I believe. No, I got 6000. So I can't quite make it. Well, I could just make it, yeah. Well, there I can make it. This captured one from the artifact. There's not even 5000. There's only 4.7k. So you can get pretty big ships. You made 2500. Wow, that's the smallest you can get. I've never got under 3500. I got one 3500 one. That's the best I did. Is this broken? Hang on. Looks like it's broken. It's changed. It has changed. Again. What? Huh? So was this? Isn't quantum cheaper? This is the second time this has changed. It broke last time as well. Sonic emitter, it doesn't use that anymore. That's a very different recipe. We've run out of nanomaterial. Well, that's not a good sign. I guess I have to rip this up. We're okay with lubricant though. Oh, hang on. Is that the second building do the same thing? Am I just an idiot? I'm just an idiot. Why have I got two buildings making that thing? Jeez. Look at this one. I thought I'd fixed that one already. Gee, man. It's dark on my heart. What are you doing? Noise speed module stuff are fine. What was this thing? This is like an ingot crafter. This singularity reactor's not changed. Well, at least I don't think it is. We've got 30 of them in a thing. Where's my blue chips? Oh, they've changed the nuclear reactor need blue chips. Interesting, I didn't know that. I need them for my, yeah, okay. Let's rip that up. Put it back down. Do I want these up here? I mean, kinda, not really. I don't think my spaceships really take them to other planets. I think I carry them in my pocket. So I can make 60 of these, Mike, and have a look. We actually need 70 of them, and we can lay them out on a spaceship. But why don't I have to put down the reactor as well? Like, it's gonna be crazy big, won't it? I can smell hamburgers. There's no way there's any hamburgers here. Yeah, we don't want to make this up here either. Get rid of that. I was a little blind faith that these buildings are okay. I think they are. Ingot packers are needed now. This thing though, this doesn't need to be here. It's made 249,000, but I think we ripped that out. That's free legacy. Same with this one here. This one, it's made some, but it's, oh no, it's from this thing though. That's a special case. I would rip it up though. No space assemblers. Why not? Recipe changed. Okay. Curious. I wonder how long I've had no, are they called biochem facilities? It says we've got one here, so obviously don't build them very often. I'm not sure why we're making these big electrics up here, but I guess it doesn't really cost too much. Looks like the space labs, don't really need them. Oh, someone's actually going. Are you serious? Are we actually researching stuff? Oh yeah, some of these recipes changed as well. There's more junk apparently. So, oh, these are flooded. This is flooded on fluid. How do we get this shit out of here? This is very flooded. 2.4 million. Okay, I might just add more to the north. This thing is ludicrous. I don't know what to do with it all. I overproduced and then I kept overproducing and I sort of just locked up. We got no, what? We got none of this. Oh, oh my god. Fine. Yeah, that'll sort it out. I'm sure that's the best solution. Crikey. Actually, no, it's really stupid. It should be before. Yes, that's why it's on this side. Yeah, I have to like, yeah, I was meant to fix that, but cause I got two of them. They're kind of competing for the same resources. Anyway, we want this one here, but we'll just pretend that it's here for now. My bot's gonna go build. Oh, busy though, they are doing stuff, but yeah, the fluids are jammed up, so it's not really crafting that well. But that's okay. There we go. That should grab all this extra fluid. That's a lot. That should take out a lot for eventually we'll end up here. Down south was like the original build. But it's really hard to migrate excess fluid. I had a thing here doing logic, but I did bad logic, and so I keep producing more fluid. and I flooded my base with thermo fluid. Are we making speed 3 here? I don't think so. What's this doing here? Oh, it's for the... Oh, yeah. Oh, where's their belt? That definitely needs a belt too. That needs a major belt. Shit. It needs this buddy. Of course it's in the way. What's that doing? Where was that? Was that I didn't notice that was busted. That would have caused problems down the road. This thing is actually... How is it making any? I must have sorted out somewhere. Maybe I had a massive buffer of these. AI core. We definitely got 505. Where are they though? How am I getting any? I thought we should go through here. I'd like to go there, but I can't really. We could go there and just make this belt a bit nicer. The slow fixes on my remove bots from the build. One day we'll get nice bots again. I'll be happy. I gotta get them over here too. Oh, we don't need that power pole. This is real historical. Went off. Here we go. That should make sure the AI cores are part of the future. I can't remember what they're used for, but they're very high tech stuff. Obviously you need them. I need to make a new entire thermo fluid build. Some of my like long-term brain thoughts. When the bot usage drops enough. I think we're actually getting a bit tolerable on the bots. It says we're using about 2,500. And we're doing research, so that's not bad. I mean, I can live with 2,500 in use. There's still a lot of... I'm using barrels still because I haven't got enough room for the pipes. I think it's pretty decent. Pretty decent. So I can start making a spaceship. I think we're gonna have spaceship floors. We've made the 70 advanced condensers. It's curious the temperature range, you get down to 950, so you can kind of bridge the gap between normal condensers and advanced. I think normal condensers are kind of... Are they 60 megawatts? 60? I think they're 60. Why are you making wires? I have no idea. What? Oh, you idiot. You idiot. Why don't I do that? That's stupid. Absolutely stupid. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We're supposed to use, well, can I just use that? Yeah, I think so. We can add the extra ones in that belt to get rid of them, but that's just for singular reactors, really? Oh man, what a waste. I guess the bots will slowly take them out anyway. That's just for this thing, heavy bearing. There we go, a bit better. Why don't we made so many pipes though? How have we got 100,000 space pipes? I don't know how I managed to do that. Major mistakes were made. I think we kind of fixed everything up we need to. There's just the one building on the ground that need a... I can't make on the ground, that's the miner, because it needs that weird item. But I don't know why that needs that. Where's miner 3? I had a weird request. I think I need an orbital thing, but I don't think you use it in orbit. It needs this thing here, tonic emitter. As far as I know, you can only make that in orbit. I have to bring it down. Yes, main electromagnetic facility. I'll add it to my drop rocket. If I can remember where it is. Add a little spot in here. Is this it? Why is there core fragments of barrel in there? In this? What the hell is going on? Is that the right one? I don't think it is. That feels like it's way off. I mean, some of the stuff there is kind of useful. It's got predates, which I think is I want here. But why has it got barrel fragments in it? It's supposed to have wiring. The wiring's over here. What to drop down? So I'll add the tonic emitter and add it to the shopping list. That'll do. So that should drop it down next rocket. But I gotta empty out these things. Like, why have they got these random items in here? Why is there wooden power poles and up to grounds? Rip that shit up. Something went wrong at some point. Done some weird stuff. Bogus bots. I remember these inserters, all these things changed at one point. I think I fixed those up though, because that caused some problems. That was a 0.5.6 change. I think I fixed all the major red flags, so I'm gonna probably go back to refactoring again. This thing here, I wish it was a little bit better though. It's pretty fast. I think it's only 4 a second though. At 40 crafting speed. Too sad. How many builds I got that are what else can you use as cast machines? I think cast machines are anything you can do, right? For liquids. Ingot. Yeah, it's still those two buildings. There's a Mike Lat version of the thermodynamics of the spaceship tile, or they do cast machine. I don't even think the cast machine is that bad, but it's just a bit slower, that's all. So I gotta decide whether I redo this build, because this is a pretty new build. I like these, because these are kind of... I guess it would mean I'd print less coal, would be the major improvement, if I swap that out to the new recipe. The problem is the layout, so I have to do like one of those buildings instead of two of those. Would it fit? I don't think the advanced furnace would fit. Actually, I had a really random thought. It'd be nice if Factorio had different shape. You can reshape the building. Like, it's the same amount of tiles, but it's a different footprint. A bit like Tetris tiles. This thing here, yeah, this is like, this is a 4x4. Well, whatever you do at a 2x8 instead, you squash it into a long, thin building. Like, so you have some sort of minimum dimensions, but they've got, of course, all the graphics wouldn't work, but of course you have to modularize all the graphics to do it. But they're pretty interesting concept change. The buildings don't have to be necessarily automation buildings anyway. They don't have to be like just squares. You do like different shapes. We make for some different base layouts. Even if it's just for the automation building, every other building is normal. With the automation building, because an automation building, if you think about it, they in real life they always we do have automation building equivalents, like people work in them, but they're all different layouts. They're not like giant warehouses and giant blocks. A lot of rectangular ones. Just my tangent thought. But I don't think I can fit this in here. This is not going to fit. So this is, I guess inserters would work. I have to like, it has to be like here. Then inserters, I have to go back to fit those other inserters. I have to side load them, I guess. I can rip one out and have a look, because they haven't crafted much. So what's they do? They do, it's 14.48 a second. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. And go to the new way of doing things. And then I think I have to do yellow out, yellow in, yellow out, yellow in. Oh, it's the wrong way around. Of course it's the wrong way. So I think these make at 12 a second, so that's almost a full yellow. And then this can be Coke. And I'll modularize it. Products. And that's the replacement. That's not too bad. I might be able to splice them in. Hopefully you need less of them. And I don't craft without the module. You got no... Okay, what's it with? That's 20 a second. That's 20 a second actually. And it needs 11. That's 14.48 second and it needs basically the same. 11.62 versus 10.65. So it's like, it's consuming like one more coal a second, but I get an extra 5.5 coke a second. That's definitely worth doing. Let's like refactor this whole thing. I'm just trying to jimmy jam these in here. Hopefully they fit. This one might be a bit trickier. How do I get this one spliced in here? Gonna do a bit of a wiggle, I think. Can this go longer? I can move this down a tile. Won't line up though. I'm gonna do a sad wiggle. Verdict will be proud, but Verdict is, I think, on Sifa's chat. Oh yeah, we can't sideload that though. Shit. How do we do this? I was thinking of jumping over and backloading it. I'm gonna go back to yellow. Alright. Good night, Mike. But in the flip side, thanks for coming in. Hope you have a good one. It was on tonight anyway, actually haven't looked, she's on Factorio. Oh, Jinx and Jazz are on. Oh, ECK2 as well. There's no one on Factorio, jeez. It's empty. Okay, that works. It's not the best, but we can refactor this build, so we keep the same. I'll keep the same number. We just end up making more coke. That's fine. Oh, this is what the hell? I forgot to remove these anyway. These got some old things here. Because we get it on the outside now, I moved it to the outside. It doesn't work except for the... Oh, we can move that. Oh, no, we can't. It doesn't work except for the one. I've got one question for you, Radjack. Why do these loaders default to pointing out and not default to pointing in? I'd prefer them pointing in by default, not pointing out by default. Because I'm often finding, and I do this, and then I hook it up. Let's go and insert it, and then it suddenly it outputs something onto it. Then I have to rip them up again and put it down. Maybe it's because I'm converting from inserters to loaders. But otherwise, it's normally fine. A different snapping logic. Okay. Does that cause that? Does that cause this occur? Is that what you're saying? That one snapped in. Now they're actually correct. But how? Now they're the correct way. These ones are the correct way now. But then these ones are the wrong way. Which is fine. Because I don't mind rotating the wrong way ones. But they all inverted that time. I guess it's quite hard to get the logic right. What about removing the logic fully for that and just having it always in or always out? Is it not possible? Because of the way they're made? Well, I was thinking of moving to AI loaders just because of that, because it's just quite frustrating. Ripping them up, put them back down. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I can actually get rid of the green ones, upgrade them too. The K2 inserters though are insane. Really like them. K2 inserters are so good. Actually makes no sense why there's not a long fast inserter stack in SpaceX. I think it should have one. I guess people just use AI loaders, so that wasn't as painful as I thought to upgrade that, so we're just going and upgrade this to be more coke. No, 160 a second coke. I think the coal usage has gone up though. It was 88 to 80, now it's 93 to 80. But I think it's fine because the output rate is way above what we need. This is only needing 47. We make 160, so we've almost got enough for 4 of these factories from this build. The one thing I couldn't figure out is what are you supposed to do with the wood, Radjack? In the K2 SE design, what are you supposed to do with the excess wood from this? Because no matter how many green chips and coke and whatever I make, I've always got wood left over. So my end result was listening to Simrock and just doing this, whereas we just burn the wood in boilers to get rid of them. Like I can't consume it fast enough. I wanted to turn it into biosludge, but I got too much biosludge already, so I couldn't figure out how to get rid of the wood in like a productive way. I mean, I know you can do it in non-productive ways. I tested out trying to do the crusher, but the crusher's worthless now. You can't do crushing; it doesn't do anything. It's too slow. So yeah, I just boil it to nothing and you just get some steam. It disappears it. I've set up like this massive I got this Prod 3 factory that just lives off free wood from the vitaminage processing. And then I hooked up this oil machine also makes coke from that free wood, and also that's maxed out, and then it starts backing up in this box, so I started burning it. I probably am using prod. These don't make wood, but you want to get rid of it? Ah, the green chip factory. So you can make them less efficient is the way to get rid of the wood. But I like efficiency though. I understand what you're saying though. You can run these at prod 0, and then of course you'll get rid of the wood faster. But then you use a whole lot more copper though. I don't really want to use more copper. These actually, they're quite hungry on the copper. 108 copper wire a second. About trade-offs. Yeah, I think I'll leave the prod on and just burn the wood to nothing. Because I'd rather not need more copper. Because this copper's, it's more effort to get the copper than the wood. But I'm finding though that wood's the only thing that I have too much of. Most stuff I just turn into the stone. I have lots of obviously, but I can easily get rid of stone in the matter plant. And I used to use the wood into the matter plant, but that was apparently cheating, so they got rid of that. So I had to find a new way of getting rid of the wood, just deleting it, But ideally, you don't have to delete anything. There's always a good use for it. And But when you get late game, you kind of get abundant resources. So even though I only got core mining for this is the core mining, they're too efficient. I'm like just deleting everything and making matter. I can't like consume it very well though. I mostly print mineral water now, because that seems to be the main problem child for me. I was doing barreled mineral water, but I'm trying to get rid of my bots, so I've stopped barreling. I'm stopped barreling mineral water around. Looks like empty on mineral water still though. The spaceship mineral water seems to be working, but they're a bit slow. I just print the mineral water, eh? Because it's too hard to get the mineral water on spaceships for the consumption rate. They need like something like over 2,000 a second or something. Can't remember what it was. But it's a lot less worse than it was. It used to be really bad, but now it's actually decent. Yeah, so 90,000 a minute. So what's that in the seconds? It's like 3,000 a second, eh? Is that right? No. 1,500 a second? I think it's dropped down though. What's it gone up? Oh, it's actually production's going up a lot, but so is consumption. Okay. About 104,000 recently. Mineral water a minute. I'm actually at record highs. I guess it's because I'm printing it now rather than I guess I wasn't running a shortage all this time. Now I'm actually getting enough from the matter printing. But yeah, the matter printing for mineral water is probably the most useful use of the matter printing I found. I think printing the oil is good too. The fluids are not very good with core mining, but like because the cores are so, I guess, low density, so you can't really move the cores. But then you uncompress the cores, but then the fluids, you can't move enough fluids. Like I'm moving like 400,000 per trip, but if I'm using 100,000 a minute, that's 4 minutes. I need a ship arriving every 4 minutes to compensate for that. And I don't think I got. No, I think it's 30-minute return trip because of the gotta get there and back and stuff. I think I got 2 mineral water planets. But yeah, it's not a problem anymore anyway because I've got the printing solved it, so I'm happy now. I also hope I don't consume too many of these matter stabilizers because they are real expensive. I think the AI cores they use, I'm running really low on them. That's why I started making them again. Because I'd actually, my whole entire factory would jam up if I ran out of AI cores. Because we need them to make those matter stabilizers. I hadn't noticed they weren't producing. Yeah, AI cores. There's only for the basic one too. I think AI cores are more expensive than the actual later on techs. The Aquatite ones. Seems like because they use the vitamelange recipe, and that's the major bottleneck recipe. I'm always short of this green bulb. Where is it? This one here, I find this is really tricky to get lots of. I've got 2 major huge Vita worlds with core mining, and it's always this reagent is the one that's hard to keep good. The recipe is quite tight with these centrifuges. So I'm actually a bit low on lithium chloride currently, but that's mineral water. Maybe it's not printing fast enough. Oh, it's actually the hydrogen chloride now. That's short. Okay. Gotta fix the hydrogen for some reason is not good. I guess that's where the new recipe comes in. I saw that new recipe you guys added. You got this thing here now. Let's have a look at comparisons. This is it's the same power cost, same crafting speed, but that makes 22 a second, that does 114. Yeah, I might be switching to that then. Even though it costs the half a plate a second. Oh, it uses a lot more sand though. Shit, that sand usage is insane. And the water use, well, the water usage makes sense, but the sand usage I'm not sure about. It's like, was that five times the sand as well? Oh. Well, that means I need like a lot more of these belts of sand, I guess. This is 160. I need like 2 of these for 3 of these. I need a lot of pulverizers to get that change. We reduce the footprint of these though, but now I use a lot more iridium plates. Yeah, I don't get it. I think I'll just leave it as is. And we'll just build more of these. These are a bit slow though. Maybe the ratio, maybe the production changed, because these were fine before. They need 373 a second. I don't think I'm making enough. Let's have a look. I've got all these going. 365 a second, and that's 373. So that is enough. That should be quite good. I wonder why it's not. Looks like it's struggling. It's going most of the time, but. That's 182 sand. This makes 160. That might be the problem there. I need a second one of these. It'd be nice if I could put that up in that gap, but we can't. Okay, we can add another one here. Hey, we copied it, not cut it. Damn it, misclick. Okay. Cool. And then we can add this thing. This needs 45 seconds, so I'll just do a green belt. Oh, it's... Yeah, get that down a tile. And get rid of this. That needs... Yeah, that'd be fine on that. And this should be full belts, the other ones. Why am I doing blue belts? They're actually slightly wrong. They should be greens. Well, it's so close to being okay that I guess I just didn't care. But this actually doesn't produce enough. 164. It needs 182, so... Now it's 137 from 160, that should be fine. Though, technically... What's 45 times 3? 90 plus... It's 135. And it needs 137. Oh, that's pretty close. It's only 2 off. These ones should be going all the time. It looks like they're getting a buffer, so... It's backing up here, so that makes more sense. So I can keep that as it is. Looks like it's mostly okay. This is the weird one. This needs 240 a second, I'm making 373 a second, but it's not enough. How's that short? I guess these pipes here are designed pretty bad. Yeah. We'll get rid of those pipes. I'll add a pump or something. I was going to two of them. Are you shitting me? Well, of course it's not enough. I thought I was only feeding one. This one's done correctly. These are nice and jammed up. This one's actually low on mineral water. Oh, no, it's not printing enough. Has this died or something? What's happened?
Hello there.
Ah, it's the fucking barrels thing. Hey, Wes. We got some dumb logic going on here.
Bruh.
Now, why is it still not working? Equals 1. It's got the 1. Oh, it's input signals. Yeah. Okay. Silly me. Silly Billy. Okay, that should get that going again. Oh yeah. I guess that I shouldn't be surprised that this is not fast enough. But it should have the flow rate of hydrogen should be better. I don't know why it's so bad. I guess the pipes aren't really happy. This is much better. This one's still not good though. I guess it's got to get enough surplus to do. This makes 380 second. This eats 992. What? Why is it so bad? What the hell? That's the wrong module, I think. It's supposed to be this thing. When I did that, I guess I was playing around with it. Not sure of this layout though. We probably get flatness if this wasn't on the side here. This could be on like another side. Yes, that new a fusion thing's been quite interesting on I guess for like new colonies. You set up a new colony instead of doing a nuclear, you just do a fusion, I think. You need a lot of water still though. Make it work. What's the other kilning recipe? So these bricks. Oh, my brick recipes. Oh, wouldn't I? I can fix them up. But that makes my stone more efficient. Just kind of like a... do I want stone more efficient? When I got too much stone? Hmm. Having this going a bit better could be good though. What are these produce anyway? It's like these only make 36 a second. It's not that great. They can do this building. There's a brick. They're still using like 4,000 bots down here. A lot better than it was. It doesn't seem to look much better though. I guess like 7 buildings I'm still... What? Why isn't it building a small concrete? I thought I built that. What am I in there? Oh, I'm an idiot, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine, that's sorted. Oh wow, look at these stone trains. Ah, iron ore trains. Right. Oh, this coke as well can be fixed up. I don't think it's that important though. I think this is just for... Gonna Beaumont for some reason. Oh yeah, because that's doing that coke liquefaction I was gonna do. Military tech cards, that's a bit of a joke, isn't it? Where they all going? Like, who's actually eating all this coke? It grabs them and sends them down here. Who's eating it though? Oh, it goes to this. Okay. So the existing steel line, it looks like, and ripped up, is making all the coke use. Okay. I mean, I could shut this all down. I don't need this anymore. I've got the better one further south, but it isn't really going because it's all idling. Made a lot more. This steel that she like made a lot more. Oh, the recipe. What the hell? Oh, that's iron. I thought it was steel. Oh, they've changed it. What the hell? Is that the wrong icon? What? Are they wrong? Are they the wrong way around? I'm so confused. Oh, I guess the plates that make sense. Messy way, K2 way. Oh, okay. My brain was just thinking like the steel is white. But when I look at the iron plates are white. So I think it should be white. And the steel is definitely dark. Yeah, it makes sense. Why are these ones not showing? Oh, here's that new recipe. So, is the reason for the new purified air, just so you don't have to do delivery cannons and rockets of like, that gas thing? Where is it? This one here. Is it for nitric acid? Is it? Is that why that new recipe was added? Cause I know that I struggled getting nitric acid remotely. That's why I didn't decentralize in ECK2. It was too hard. It's getting that in big quantities is quite difficult. And then I was like, oh, but then the mineral water is also difficult, so I didn't do it because of that. Because you need so much nitric acid to do some of these production chains. And because mineral water is so difficult to get remotely, I didn't do that. So I'm still centralized on Alvis. It makes getting nitrogen oxygen easier, and that affects a lot of recipes. But it's not specifically for nitric acid, because I think that's the main use of nitrogen oxygen. Is there a new use for nitrogen outside of ammonia? Oh, I got that rocket fuel. I guess I'll make that one real easy. Orange item mate 4 is for rocket fuel. Ah, yeah, I see there. Yeah, the ammonia and oxygen. True. That's actually quite cheap. There's actually not many resources to make that rocket fuel. It's like rocket fuel from Coronite worlds. Or places for Coronite. But you probably just do it on Coronite worlds. I guess like the Coronite world's like the first place you go anyway. Well, that's where I go because I want to get the logistic bots. Is there any like thoughts on how to get mineral water another way or something? Just for remote colonies, not for like normal worlds. Like normal, once you got the real late game, mineral water is not a problem. But if you want to like decentralize and you need quite a lot of it, it's quite expensive recipe chains to get that. I think I need a what was it? To use some mineral water that really bunged me up. I think it's nitric acid is one use. I think lithium stuff was the other one. I don't know why these. Wait, there should be like this hard rock lithium. This recipe here. On Earth, we get like you get lithium chloride, not from mineral water, but you use hard rock lithium, and there's also mineral water lithium. So if there's like a hard rock lithium instead, or as an option, that'd make this easier in other worlds rather than the fluid. The fluid, I find the fluids in Factorio they're not designed very well. The game's designed around physical items, not around fluids. So we struggle with getting the right fluids outside of oil and water. I think Pyroflux is right though. You can make that with sand, you see, which is a physical product. In theory, certain sands got lithium in it. You can like crush up certain rocks, and that's how you get lithium. Oh, we're getting to the end of my chain here for the stone. I'm really overproducing. I gotta do some of the stone, eh? And this is actually chocker as well. It's actually filled up. So we gotta do something about the stone again. I used to turn stone into landfill, and then I don't know where landfill deleted or mattered or something. I can't remember what I did with it. Definitely a new stone solution. I think stone and sulfuric acid would be a good way of getting lithium crystals. I think that'd be a good recipe. And then I can use its extra stone up, make lithium instead. Otherwise sand, I guess. You could do sand and acid. I could do something. But I think there's a lot more uses for sulfuric acid in this game. They haven't really done as like in the real world. You use sulfuric acid from all mining. Almost all mining you do that in the processing chain. The sulfuric acid to do for processing metals. But in this game, in Factorio, you only use sulfuric acid like quite irregularly. It's only used for uranium mining, which it seems kind of that's not the real use. Like almost all this mining in real world needs sulfuric acid or acids in general. Be interesting. They can if Factorio moves towards more uses of sulfuric acid, because if you look at the production chain of sulfuric acid, it's quite low usage as far as it's got 18 recipes, right? So you're making batteries, that makes sense. This I don't think this is vanilla. Oh yeah, that was a good thing with the K2. They did the rich part. This is the good part of it. This was like more like real world mining. And rich diamonds was good. I don't even know what cations are in real life. I should look that up. I mean, I know what ions are, but I don't know what cations are. Yeah, so I reckon a sulfuric acid and stone recipe would fit quite well. But maybe something else as a catalyst. So it's costing you something. That's the cost. Catalyst cost. Yeah, there's definitely room for a recipe to do that. Do some of sulfuric acid and stone. Oh, TX is on. Nice. Cations are positively charged ions, anions are negatively charged ions. Yeah. So has any thought of obtaining lithium a different way? Not just from mineral water? Another resource path? Lithium. Because that's it. Can you make mineral water used for something in another recipe though, as well at the same time? You should just like for mechanics. True. I only just like mineral water because of the UPS cost of transporting mineral water on my spaceships. But I like lithium though in the game. So that's a legitimate thing. I feel like, yeah, there's not enough uses for mineral water. So I reckon expand mineral water usage into other things as well. Because I think the Factorio devs were looking at now what some recipes were only used by like once, and they're like, well, why have that in the game, right? So they took them out. So I think if you got things only used once, you should expand its usage, right? To make it valid. Yeah. I think lithium and mineral water kind of, it's like a mono tree there. quartz and yeah. One thing I always wondered about is a way to remelt steel plates back to ingots, because I find with SpaceX, it's more of a SpaceX thing, not a K2 thing. The SpaceX, you end up with steel plates because of barrels from earlier on, and you do eventually consume them, but you can't like reconstitute them, like remelt them down back into ingots. It'd be nice if you can somehow, just for steel plates, not for all the other ingots, somehow get rid of your steel plates back to ingots again, just to compress them. I mean, I like the idea of you have to like make it, you have to cook it up again. Alright, it has to get hot enough again to be able to slag it. Then you have to reforge ingots again. It might be, but maybe it's not necessary, because most people probably just use their plates up. I have no steel plate problem here. I think it was like earlier on in my game I had problems with steel plates, but it disappears because you start consuming it for a lot of things. But because of the robot penalty, I don't want to move steel plates around by bot anymore. So if you get like random places with steel plates, it gets harder to recompress them, because you can only recompress with bots. You can't really belt or train random locations of steel so effectively. Like currently up here, like all these ones are steel plates is from the barrels. They go on this belt here, and I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm dumping them into the general network. Cause I dumped 2 of them. But that's because of legacy problems. This is my fault. It's not the game's fault. My fault because I still send barrels up here that I haven't turned off. So this has been going on forever. I've done 2.6 million water barrel conversions like an idiot. I should just turn this off, but I just haven't got around to doing it. Because that was how I made my cosmic water. It's a bit of a travesty. Yeah, I do like this new recipe though to make the solid rocket fuel. That's pretty cool. I think because on Coronet Worlds you usually don't have any oil anyway, so you usually kind of struggle to get rocket fuel. So you have to normally send an extra rocket with rocket fuel or something to send it back. And I think when I played, I was like, well, I'll just use delivery cannons because rocket fuel's too hard to get. That makes sense. Get this shit going on. Separate it out. I found one. I don't know if there's a bug in this thing here bugged my mind. Why is a wooden chest more fuel value than 2 bits of wood? It didn't make sense to me. This is actually from normal Factorio as well. It just gains value. It gains 0.5 megajoules for being crafted. So you're better off burning wooden chests than processed fuel. Is what I'm looking at, because you get 10% from processed fuel when you put wood in it. So your 1.5 becomes 1.65. But if you turn it into a wooden chest, your 1.25 no, your 1.25 becomes like 1.385, whereas if you put into a chest, the 1.25 becomes 1.5. So there's a better processed fuel as wooden chest production line, because you got to craft it. So you get one building crafting it. It's probably too slow. And that costs fuel. I don't think this process fuel building costs fuel. Power, that is. Does it? I don't think it does. I actually looked at the process fuel thing. Where is it? It does consume chemicals, so it just powers itself. I guess if you made wooden chests, it would cost you power. Maybe that power is equivalent to 0.5 megajoules is my only thought. So you're not getting it for free. I haven't mapped out how much power it would cost. Like you could probably get a lot of efficiency modules, assembly machine, make it pretty cheaply. When you these ones here, they're 40 kilowatts. The Vermin is 6.67 kilowatts. I don't know the math between kilowatts and megajoules of fuel though. Not off the top of my head anyway. I can get a calculator to figure it out. But yeah, what's 0.5 megajoules in kilowatts? Like kilowatt time, that is. So I think it's a time based thing. It might be 5 seconds of kilowatt time or something. Or 1 second, or I don't know. Yeah, I might go raid GX. I think I quite like these changes, Red Jack. I definitely have to use this kiln change. That's a refactor my refactors. That was the first refactor. We got this new. I've got to do the bricks and do that. I'm gonna start doing these other builds that are a bit out of whack. Yep. Oh look, we're researching another thing. We actually finished the mining prod. That's amazing. Cool. Anyway, let's raid D-Hex. Here's the raid button. Raid. What's Aki doing? Stardew. Oh, even Eva Ray's on Fallout 4 now. Funny. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you, Red Jack. See you, Lucas. See you, Wiz. Zoom, zoom, zoom.